Okay, so welcome to UVs, materials and textures. We're going to start with what are UVs. So we're going to cover how you apply them and exactly what they are. It's actually UVWs, but we don't really manipulate the W element of the coordinate system, just the UVs, and I explain why that is in that particular lecture. And then we're going to move on to what are texture maps and materials. You know, what are texture maps and materials? What's the difference between them, between the two? And then we're going to move on to multi-sub materials and multi-sub objects and IDs. Very important if you have multiple texture types on one object. So that's what we're going to cover in there. And then we're going to cover the PBR workflow, specifically in Unity. Why Unity? Because that's what we're going to be using to build our scene. And I'm going to cover albedo, metallic and normals, and we're going to look at all the other maps also and just do an overview of the others. But you're going to learn more by actually authoring these maps and then applying them to your own objects when you start creating them. But this is just a sort of like an introduction, a bit of theory and an explanation of what these elements are, and of course they're really important to what we're going to be doing. And then I'm going to cover the other maps that you can use, but in my opinion these three here are the most important and the most used within a PBR workflow inside Unity. Okay, so let's get going and get into it. See you in the next lecture.